Hello folks, and welcome to Stories with Sheila. Now just to let you know, the Stories with Sheila is evolving into adding different things like solutions with Sheila and feel good stories. So as regards solutions, if you have any problems, feel free to send them in and I'll answer them if I can. And as regards feel good stories, I'd love to hear your feel good stories, folks. So today we're going to start off with solutions, and first of all we're going to be talking about hugs. And folks, we're all missing hugs during this time. So one solution to hugs, okay, it's not the perfect solution, but it's a solution, is to have a virtual hug. And folks, that's where I use my cushion to give virtual hugs, and Joe now is going to take you into a video I've already done on giving a virtual hug. So today I really encourage you to accept a virtual hug from me, folks, and I'll see you in about 2 minutes. And I'm going to ask you now to get a pillow or a cushion. Yeah. So that's exactly what I'm asking you to do now, folks, is to just go and get yourself a pillow or a cushion if you've got one available. Okay, so I've got one here. This is my lovely hard cushion. Okay, and folks, what I'm going to encourage you to do now is I want you to put your hands, your arms around your pillow or your cushion. Okay, and I want you to give it a gentle squeeze. And I'm doing exactly the same thing, folks, because I'm giving you a big hug. I'm going to invite you to take this hug, okay? Come on, let's do this. Okay. And if you want to do this with your loved ones, just invite them to do the same thing. Invite them to get a cushion or a pillow, and just to wrap their arms around it the same way that they would with you, the same way you want to do for them, and give them a big hug. Folks, I'm a firm believer in positive energy, and even though I might not be seeing you in person, I see you, and I just think that this positive energy that is, when you send that out there, I hope you feel that. I hope you feel that, folks, because I know when I do this, you know, that I certainly feel it back when other people do the same for me. So let's give each other and ourselves a big hug, folks, and let's just remember that we're not on our own and that we are in this together. Okay, folks, welcome back. So I hope you enjoyed that virtual hug. So folks, you know what time it is. Yes, it is. It's time for the saying of the week. And again, you have been absolutely fantastic in sending in your sayings and stuff like that. I got some great sayings from the mental health show that I did on anxiety. So this is from the lovely Paul Mallory, who does an awful lot of work with kind of coaching, mental health, positive thinking, part of the Thrive community on YouTube, which I can highly recommend, folks. So check that out if you can. So Paul Mallory says, I have had a yellow stick note on my coffee table for a few weeks, so that I see it every time I sit down and ponder on it. And it says, what is wrong with right now? Unless we think about it. So I'll say that again, folks. What is wrong with right now unless we think about it? So use that, take the meaning of this as you will, folks. And I love this because this can mean many different things to different people. I suppose for me, it kind of makes me think that sometimes we're always thinking the grass is greener on the other side, and sometimes we don't often acknowledge actually some of the good stuff that we have already around us. And sometimes that can also be to do with feelings of being good enough as well, that sometimes we're always searching for maybe external factors, but we've been good enough all along, and sometimes it takes us a long time to learn that. Okay, love it, Paul. Thank you so much. Folks, please keep sending in your sayings and useful advice, because it really is fantastic. So folks, I'm going to finish off today with a story, and this is from the lovely Pat. And it goes like this. Well, Corona-19 virus has certainly made us think about, should that be COVID-19? Anyway, coronavirus has certainly made us all think and act very differently. At the start of the year, no one could imagine what we would have to change in our lives, and to do so drastically, and our outlook on life too. Gone were the days when we felt simply safe walking down the street, going shopping, going for a meal, or doing the things that we all took for granted and expected from life. Being in lockdown was such a wake-up call for everyone, young and old, and it meant we had to find a new way of doing things and change our outlook in life. One positive thing that has come out of all this suffering, illness, and indeed death is that it has made us realise just how many people in our world are suffering with mental health problems. How many have come forward on Facebook, Instagram and other social media and have admitted that they are suffering but thought they were the only ones it was happening to. How comforting to realise that it's not just you but thousands of other people who are experiencing the same fears and feelings. So true. The outpouring has brought to light just how much information is out there and the brilliant resources there are to help people to overcome their problems. It was a dark day when we were all forced into lockdown, but if you can say a good thing that came out of it, then surely it is the raising of mental health awareness and dismissing some of the stigma around mental health. Pat, thank you so much for submitting that lovely piece. And again folks, if any of you want to submit a feel-good story or a piece, go for it, because this is your show folks, so I want it to be something that you all want. So folks, again, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great week.